Hello students, welcome back to Info Science. So in today's video we shall discuss about the endocrine system. So let's discuss about it. So you see, our body shows different emotions, right? Suppose your parents have given you a gift. So whenever your parents give you a gift, you feel very happy, right? And if your parents scolds you, if you do something wrong or do some mistakes, so if you get scoldings from your parents, you feel very sad. So this sadness and happiness, these reactions, these are known as the emotions, and these emotions, it is shown by an organ system, and that system, it is known as the endocrine system. So this endocrine system, it is only responsible for causing all these emotions. So emotions may be your happiness or your sadness, your fear, irritations, all these things, these are all the emotions. So now let us know about this endocrine system in details, but before that let us know what is glands. So these glands are what? These glands, it is an organ which produces and releases certain substances that perform specific function in the body. Example, the salivary gland. So this salivary gland, it releases what? It releases the saliva, and this saliva, it has specific function in the body. So in the same manner, the sweat glands. So the sweat glands, it releases what? It releases the sweat, and this sweat, it has also some specific function in the body. Now let us know about this different types of glands. So you see, these glands are of two types. So one is the endocrine gland. So this endocrine gland, these are the ductless glands, means they don't have the ducts. So these glands, they directly release their secretions into the bloodstream without any ducts. So the ducts are the tubes, okay? The ducts, these are the tubes. So this endocrine gland, they don't have any tubes, so they directly release whatever the secretion is done by the glands, they directly release it into the bloodstream, but without any help of tubes. And these glands, they together make the endocrine system. So example is the pituitary gland, adrenal gland, etc. And we'll know more about these glands in the later part. And the exocrine glands are what? So these exocrine glands, these have the ducts. So these glands, they release their secretion to the target site with the help of the ducts, means with the help of the tubes. So example is the liver, sweat glands, and salivary glands. Now let us know about the hormones. So these hormones are what? These are the chemical substances which is secreted by the endocrine glands. So the endocrine glands, they releases some chemical substances, and that chemical substances is known as the hormones. And these hormones, they are circulated in the blood to reach the target sites. So whenever the endocrine glands, it release the hormone, so these hormones, they are directly circulated in the blood to reach the target sites. So these hormones, it acts like the chemical messengers. Now let us know about this endocrine system. You can see in the picture. So this is the endocrine system. So the different glands of the human endocrine system are the pituitary gland, thyroid gland, pancreas, adrenal gland, testes, ovaries. So all these are the glands of the human endocrine system. So the main glands of the human endocrine system is the pituitary gland. So this pituitary gland is the most important, or we can say the main gland, and it is a pea-sized gland that is attached to the hypothalamus at the base of the brain. So you can see here in the picture where the pituitary gland it is attached, and this gland it regulates the functioning of most of the other endocrine glands. So you see the different endocrine glands is there, that is adrenal gland, pancreas, testes, ovaries. So their functions also this pituitary gland only regulates. So you see the pituitary gland it consists of two lobes. So one is the anterior lobe and the another one is the posterior lobe. So you can see here in the picture the anterior lobe which is known as the anterior pituitary and the posterior lobe that is the posterior pituitary. So this, as we know, the glands it secretes the hormone. So you see the anterior lobe it secretes the growth hormone, prolactin, thyroid stimulating hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, and luteinizing hormone. And the posterior lobe of the pituitary it secretes the vasopressin and oxytocin. So these are the hormones that is secreted by the pituitary gland. So you see the deficiency of the hormones it causes different diseases. So when there is deficiency of the growth hormone, it causes the disease such as the gigantism and dwarfism. So mostly the pituitary gland, the main hormone it releases the growth hormone, but beside the growth hormone it also releases the other hormones also. So you see when there is overproduction of the growth hormone during the adolescent time, it causes the gigantism. So you see in the picture, so here the individual is suffering from gigantism. So when there is more secretion of the growth hormone, the height of the individual it increases. But in case of the dwarfism, there is deficiency of the growth hormone secretion. So that's why in the next picture you can see the individual height it has decreases. So this is the diseases which is caused when there is deficiency, or we can say there is overproduction of the growth hormone. So the next gland is the thyroid gland. So this thyroid gland it is situated in the neck region. So you can see here in the picture where it is situated, and this thyroid stimulating hormone from the pituitary gland it stimulates the thyroid gland to produce the hormone that is thyroxine. So this thyroxine hormone it is secreted by the thyroid gland, and the iodine it is necessary for the secretion of the thyroxine. So you see the thyroxine it regulates the rate of metabolism, physical growth, and mental development of the individual. So these are the functions which is performed by the thyroxine hormone. So if there is deficiency of this hormone, so it causes different diseases. So now let us know about the disease. So you see if there is deficiency of iodine, then it causes the goitry. So you can see here in the picture. So when it causes goitry, the gland it gets enlarged, and so it is caused why? It is caused due to the lack of the iodine in the diet. So that's why we should have proper amount of iodine in our diet, means the balance amount. And when there is excess production of thyroxine, then it causes exophthalmic goitry. So you can see here in the picture. So in such conditions you see the eyeball it bulges out, and the hands and face also it shows some puffiness. So these are the diseases that is caused when there is either deficiency of the hormone or if there is excess production of that hormone. So the next gland it is the adrenal gland. So this adrenal gland you see they are triangular in shape. So you can see here in the picture the adrenal gland it is triangular in shape, and it is situated at the top of the two kidneys. So you can see here in the picture it is situated in the top part, and they secrete a hormone that is adrenaline. So this adrenal gland is secrete the hormone that is adrenaline, and this gland, it regulates the heartbeat, then breathing rate and blood pressure. Next is the pancreas. So this pancreas, it is located in the abdomen region, that is just below the stomach, and this pancreas, it acts as both the exocrine and endocrine gland, means it acts as a, or we can say it is also called as dual gland. And this pancreas, it secretes the digestive juice also, and as well as the hormone. So you see certain special cells in the pancreas, it secrete the hormone that is insulin, and the insulin, it regulates the metabolism of the sugar in the body. So that is the function of the insulin. Then the next gland, it is the ovaries. The ovaries, these are the oval shaped glands, and it is located on the either side of the uterus, and these ovaries, they are the egg producing female reproductive organ, and they secrete the hormone that is estrogen and the progesterone. So this estrogen, it is responsible for the appearance of the secondary sexual characters in the females. So which can be there may be the changes in the body structure or the production of eggs. So these are the secondary sexual characters. And this progesterone, it is involved in the changes that takes place during the menstrual cycle. So this is about the hormones that is produced by the ovaries. Then the last gland, it is the testes. So these testes, these are situated inside the scrotal sac, suspended from the lower proximity of the male's body. So you can see here in the picture. So they secrete the hormone that is testosterone, and this testosterone is responsible for the appearance of the secondary sexual characters in the males. So this type of changes is what that is the growth of the body, then the facial hairs, then the change in voice, then production of sperms. So all these are the sexual characters, that is the secondary sexual characters in the males. So this is all about the glands of the human endocrine system. So you see the pituitary gland, it secretes the hormone that is the growth hormone. Then the thyroid gland, it secretes the hormone that is thyroxine. Then adrenal gland, it secretes the hormone that is adrenaline. Then pancreas, it secretes the hormone that is insulin. Ovaries secrete the hormone that is estrogen and progesterone, and the testes, it secrete the hormone that is testosterone. So mainly when it comes about the pituitary gland, so though it produces the hormone growth hormone, so beside the growth hormone, it also produces the other hormones also. So this is all about the human endocrine system.